Yeah, I know I'm late. Sorry. Had shit to do this week. So, tonight's game, Kansas City at home getting 3 points against the Denver Broncos. I like Kansas City in this game all day long. Denver Broncos looked like shit last week. Peyton Manning gimping and limping. I'm sorry, Peyton Manning. Your mind may want to keep playing, but your body's telling you no. So, I like Kansas City going there and actually beat Denver outright. Kansas City, if you want respect in this division, you got to beat Denver at least once. And what a perfect night to do it. At Arrowhead at Thursday Night Football on national television. Take Kansas City all day long. I like Kansas City beat Denver outright. Carolina at home getting 3 points against Houston. I think Carolina will win that game. Houston Texans looked like absolute shit last week. Brian Hoyer ain't the answer. Carolina's kind of had an easy break. They've played two shitty teams, so I don't think much of them for the first couple weeks anyway. Take Carolina, though, to win this. Tampa Bay on the road at New Orleans. New Orleans is like a 10-point favorite. Well, guess what? New Orleans is not a 10-point favorite over any fucking team. New Orleans is straight garbage. Flies. But you know what Tampa Bay is? They're straighter garbage. So guess what? Saints should beat this team. 10 points is an awful lot. But Tampa Bay, from what I've seen last week, is just pure fucking shit. So I think New Orleans covers this and they beat Tampa Bay outright, but it ain't gonna mean nothing. I still think the Saints suck. This game don't mean nothing. Pittsburgh at home getting 5.5 against the San Francisco 49ers. I think Pittsburgh will recover. San Francisco held Minnesota to 3 points. Pretty impressive. But Pittsburgh needs to get back in the division. They need to get in the win column, and I believe they'll do so. But I think San Fran will definitely cover the 5.5 points. So I'll take San Fran with 5.5 points, but I believe Pittsburgh rebounds. Minnesota at home getting 3 points against Detroit. Detroit clearly had the game won week 1 against San Diego. Pissed it down their leg. Minnesota looked like shit against San Fran. I believe Detroit will beat Minnesota because lack of experience. But if Minnesota wins this game, it's over. For you Lions fans, it's over. Sadly, but I just believe if you don't win here, it's over. New England on the road, getting 1 point at Buffalo. Guess what? Upset special of the week. I like Buffalo to actually beat New England outright. Outright. In an upset. Buffalo shocked the hell out of me last week. They slapped the shit out of the Colts. Humiliated Andrew Luck. And I think the Bills ain't meant to be toyed with. I think the Bills are playing pretty good ball, so I think the Bills will actually upset the Patriots. I like the Bills. Outright. Arizona on the road getting 1.5 at Chicago. Arizona slapped the shit out of New Orleans last week. Chicago actually played Green Bay real tough. This game's going to be a lot closer than people think, but I don't know. Saying Chicago's going to win is a stretch, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did, because this could be a game where they pull their head out of their ass. But I still like Carson Palmer and Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are on fire. They look good. I like Cardinals. I'm sorry, I do. I just like the Cardinals. Tennessee on the road getting 1 point at Cleveland. Well, Cleveland got my hopes up. I know Josh McCown went out with a concussion. I don't know if he's going to start or not. If Johnny Manziel's starting, I'm taking Tennessee. But if Josh McCown's starting, I'm taking I'm taking Cleveland. Tennessee Titans, though, I don't know. Tennessee looked pretty damn good last week. I don't know. It's kind of hard to go against them right now. But then again, they played Tampa Bay. So, give me Cleveland to win this game. Cincinnati at home getting 3 points against the San Diego Chargers. Well, very interesting. I know I didn't make a review like I said I was. Got busy. But what do I take from last week? Well, Cincinnati can beat a shitty team. I think Derek Carr, I wish him a speedy recovery. I hope he comes back. I know he got injured. Andy Dalton had a good game. I can't deny it. But I think San Diego's going to definitely cover the 3 points. As far as the win, I don't know. Cincinnati's at home. It's a tough one. Jeremy Hill's a beast. Fuck it, I'll take a gamble. I'm going to say Cincinnati will win this outright, but I'm sorry. Andy Dalton has one good game. Now everybody who's on my page saying he's great. Fuck. Look, he played good against Oakland. If he played 16 games against Oakland, he'd be a fucking Hall of Fame quarterback, okay? No offense to you Raider fans, but that's just how bad you are right now. So, yeah, I mean, I want Cincinnati to win, don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't surprise me if San Diego won, so let's just leave it at that. St. Louis on the road getting 3.5 at Washington. Come on, man. Washington's garbage. St. Louis will beat this team by at least 2 touchdowns. If everything goes right and there's no turnover, St. Louis will win this game by at least 14 points. Washington is straight garbage. They're terrible. I thought Kirk Cousins would make a difference, and it didn't. So, after what St. Louis did last week, how the hell can I go against them? If they can do that against Seattle, what makes you think they can't slap the piss out of Washington? Give me St. Louis. I think St. Louis is the team to beat this year, to tell you the truth. They're going to be one of the silent teams this year. The silent teams are going to do real good. New York Giants at home getting 2 points against Atlanta Falcons. I like the Giants, obviously, in a game they clearly should have won at Dallas. Then the Atlanta Falcons, I don't believe Matt Ryan. I'm sorry. You beat Sam Bradford in the Eagles, okay? Barely. Sorry. I like the Giants. I don't like the Giants that good either, but I like the Giants. Baltimore Ravens out on the road getting 6 points at Oakland. I think Baltimore will definitely win this game because Oakland's just fucking shit. I mean, I hope Derek Carr comes in. If Derek Carr comes in, he might actually make it competitive. But give me Baltimore in this game to rebound after that loss against Denver. Miami Dolphins getting 6 points at Jacksonville. Miami will win that game, but I like Jacksonville to actually cover because Jacksonville actually played Carolina pretty tough. Miami Dolphins, it's another team. They got a couple good breaks. They played two shitty teams to start the season. We'll have to see. If they can do that against New England or something, we'll talk, but I don't believe in the Miami Dolphins right now. I don't. Sorry. So I like the Dolphins to win this game, but Jacksonville will cover. Dallas Cowboys at Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a 5-point favorite. Well, Dez Bryant's out 4 to 6 weeks. Tony Romo looked like shit. He was overthrowing every receiver, or underthrowing or overthrowing. He was being homo again. You never know what you're going to get. So Dallas escaped with a victory last week. I believe Philadelphia, they'll cover, but I don't believe in Sam Bradford. It's Bradford, I know. I call him Sam Bradford, okay? In 2 weeks, he'll be out with the ACL tear. Say, Cowboys win, Eagles cover. Sunday night, Green Bay at home getting a 3.5-point favorite against Seattle Seahawks. Well, we all know how the Seattle Seahawks right now, they don't look that good. I think, could this be the declining of the Seattle Seahawks? I've said it from minute one. I think that Green Bay wins this game. I understand Seattle's had their way with Green Bay in the past. But for some reason, I just think Green Bay gets them this time. And I believe you're going to see it. The Seattle Seahawks drop 0-2. Sad story. 0-2 doesn't mean you're done, but I mean, it's a shock. So, sorry, Seattle bandwagon fans, I got to do it. I got to go with Green Bay. Like I said, not the Seattle fans. Seattle bandwagon fans. Pete Carroll. Richard Sherman got humiliated by St. Louis. St. Louis shitted right down their mouth, as they rightfully deserved. So, I like Green Bay to actually beat Seattle outright. I think Seattle might cover, but I think Green Bay wins outright. Sue me. And a Monday Nighter, who cares? Really, who cares about this game? Indianapolis Colts at home getting 7 points against the New York Jets. Indianapolis will rebound. They won't play that shitty again. The New York Jets, okay, you beat Johnny Manziel and the Cleveland Browns, okay? Sorry. I'm not impressed. I think the Jets got a good defense, don't get me wrong. But, what's his name? Ryan Fitzpatrick. He ain't going to be your answer. He's not your future. He might get you by it this year, but he's not your answer. Give me the Colts outright. Here's your week 2 picks. I know I kind of speeded through it this week, but had shit to do and still got shit to do. So, good luck to all your teams.